Assalamu alaikum, my name is Sarah Al-shwaf and I'm running for Vice President. I've been involved with MSA for the past 2 years, first as a general body member and then as a board position. And alhamdulillah, through MSA, I've had the opportunity to work with other organizations like My ICD and Half the Sky. I had community service done in high school with the NHS and my Quran club, and I hosted my own Quran club for a year. I'm enrolled for 12 credits in the fall semester. I'm not planning on working, and any volunteering with other organizations would be through MSA because MSA is my top priority. My parents are very supportive, alhamdulillah, of my MSA involvement. MSA to me is a chance to provide a strong Muslim community right here on campus because a person is on the religion of his companions. Therefore, according to Hadith al-Tirmidhi, let every one of you carefully consider the company he keeps. Why I want to run for an executive position. During MSA Nationals, Sheikh Hamza Maqbool, who was a recurring MSA president, spoke about the importance of progressing the Ummah using the resources you have, taking risks, and taking initiatives to advance yourself first and your community next in faith. It was a really inspiring lecture, alhamdulillah, and I really feel that it's a crime not to help your Ummah the best way you can, especially with MSA as such a readily accessible, valuable resource. Relatively, not many students in our campus choose to take a leadership position in a Muslim-based student org because of the commitment and responsibility it entails. I want to run for an e-board position because I want to make MSA the valuable resource Muslim students use in their own way to demonstrate their faith and make leaps in their communities. I want more events like coffee house, IAW, picnics, socials, henna parties, board game nights. I want the ability to make MSA colorful with a variety of personalities in our general body members. I want to make MSA reflect the amazing Muslims on our campus. When Muslim students engage in MSA, they should be able to find their niche and express themselves as such. Because when they express themselves, and MSA can showcase that expression, the Muslim community can find that talent and celebrate it. Basically, I want to make MSA for others what it was for me, an open door to the Muslim community in Wayne State and on a wider scale in Michigan, with all the opportunities included. Strengths and weaknesses of MSA. For weaknesses, I think the MSA isn't tapping into as many Muslims as it could be. We have such a huge variety of Muslims, and many of them are active in student orgs, just not with MSA. With the religious tag this organization has, many students shy away, fearing judgment, and I think MSA can stand to expand and embrace those students on some level to make them feel comfortable among the brotherhood and sisterhood. Which leads me to my strengths. Our brotherhood and sisterhood is a definite gem in this MSA. I love the instant crowd I found myself immersed in when I first joined. Another strength that I feel we have started this year and inshallah continue developing is the enrichment events that are just fun for Muslims and their friends, like our henna party and coffee house. And one of my personal favorites is the religious education opportunities we experimented on this year, such as the Surat An-Nur class and Fawaqih workshop. While there are many kinks we can work out, I really do appreciate the time and effort the MSA took to begin providing these services. Finally, the book borrowing program I feel is an awesome academic service MSA took initiative on this year that just shows how Muslim students have each other's backs. This year, I've had a taste of what it's like to be on board and be a leader on campus. Being on the e-board taught me how to manage my time, which is a vital component in running this organization. This past year has opened my eyes to just how much goes on behind the scenes for MSA. SubhanAllah, there's so much finesse in it that I felt like I couldn't blink twice without missing an important learning experience. The position I'm running for does require a higher level of leadership qualities than others, and a tip I learned this year at the e-board retreat was to invest time in a leadership workshop, particularly aimed for Muslim organizations. In an attempt to progress the goals I have of being more inclusive, I hope to collaborate on events with the student organizations Muslims on campus are involved in, such as Half the Sky and ISA, and continue to develop relationships with local Muslim communities that are alhamdulillah abundant, such as Tawheed Center, My ICD, Unity Center, and so on. In terms of conflicts, from experience, I know that a listening ear can do wonders in understanding a conflict. According to the hadith, making wudu and lying down are proven immediate tips one can apply in an emotionally charged moment. Taking a step back and giving people time to think over the conflict are definitely helpful, after which confrontation with a calm disposition should inshallah start off the resolution phase. There is a chain of command to go through should the conflict be of a greater magnitude, and in this chain we can find wisdom and advice. Finally, if the matter contains Islamic differences, scholarly advice should and will be sought inshallah. I covered positives under the strengths of MSA. For negatives of this past MSA term, I do think that coordination and organization of many of the tasks MSA handles could have been handled more efficiently. Ihsan should be how Muslims operate always, which is why I supported and helped design the new board structure of eBoard Plus directorships. By employing this bottom-up structure and incorporating non-managerial directorships, I really do believe we can expand MSA to as many Muslims as we can. The directorships can focus on what they do best without the stress of management, and the e-board can help facilitate everyone's expression in the fabric of a great MSA year, inshallah, inshallah.